Hi and welcome back. Alvina O. Tudor here, and you are more than welcome to this transformative channel for Black women. Welcome, welcome. I've missed you, so I decided to come back and talk with you. This channel is for Black women ages 30 and above, and for those that really love us and want to get some insights into what's going on in our world, our minds, our thoughts, our prayers. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. You have found um, a channel that will offer you some insights into what helps to improve the lives of Black women. So, glad that you're here. Y'all not gonna believe this, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. I am fired up. You know why? Because I attended the All Black National Convention in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend. And I'm just sitting here. My heart, my mind, my spirit is so full. It's really, really full. It really, really, Dr. Boyce Watkins and his crew, they really put on a very outstanding convention, and I'm so happy to be in attendance and meet all the wonderful people that I met. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a little water. And as a health practice, I hope you're getting in enough water throughout the day to help you survive and thrive. But this All Black National Convention, y'all, ooh wee. Um, Let me tell you the some of the workshops that I attended. They had a workshop on reparations. It was outstanding. It gave me a clearer um, understanding of where we fit in the grand scheme of things with regards to the discussion on reparations. They talked. They had two panels. One um, of, composed of male panelists and one composed of female panelists, talking about male and female relations, um, talking about family relationships, talking about how they succeed as couples, entrepreneurial couples doing business together and being in like with each other, not just in love with each other. That was very refreshing to hear. You really do have to like your partner, right? It kind of helps. um, what else? Traveling to Africa for Black people, Africans in America, African Americans. Traveling to Africa is very much on my radar. So this particular workshop kind of showed me uh, how to do it, in group, um, how to do it cost effectively. So I was very pleased with this particular workshop. And there were workshops on, there was a discussions in some of the workshops I attended around mental health as well. There were many, many, many workshops. I'm just giving you a flavor of the kind that I attended, but there were many, many, many workshops. The whole convention was well thought out, well planned, and they had topics in these workshops that were relevant to us as Black people, indeed as African people, because they made connections clearly between us and Africans in the diaspora. So I very, very much appreciate that. Very, very much. Um, some of my takeaways was that Pan-Africanism is a very attainable, doable goal for us as Black people, as indeed as African people in America. Um, so the thing that came to mind was that you got to get your mind right in terms of understanding who you are, whose you are, and where you fit in the grand scheme of not just your finances, because wealth is definitely possible. We come from the richest continent in the world. There's no reason that we should settle in our minds to be the poorest people on the planet. So we've got to take action to make sure that we are not the poorest people on the planet. And it comes with systemic, concerted intention effort to make sure that our mindset, our mindsets are moving in a direction that will allow us to be not only um, mentally free but financially free. Um, the vendors, they're all different types of products, but the number one thing was that these vendors, they had a heart and they had a mind to serve African people, to give good quality products. And I was very, very pleased. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you one, of course, Dr. Boyce Watkins. He put out this new, his latest book, the Ten Commandments of Black Economic Power. And it kind of gives me a spiritual flavor. So I'm definitely looking forward to this read. And I wanted to show you this. It's Nature's Gold Leaf Natural Homemade 100% Soy Candle. I hope you can see that and not too much glare on the camera. But I particularly, I had to light one up, and when I did, I'm like, oh my God. I went back and I got a couple more because it just smells so good. It makes the room very, very fragrant, and I really enjoy candles, so um, I had to get that. This is just one of several items that I purchased during the event because, wow, we have to support our people, right? We can't just be talking about supporting our people. We got to do it. We got to invest in each other. So that's what I did. And the other thing, let me see what my other takeaways are. Um, we had fun, y'all. I love to laugh and I love to have fun. And I did a 5-minute YouTube video on how to play Uno. And so I played Uno for a couple of hours and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And something else I did that I hadn't done in like decades, I recited a poem from memory in open mic night. I was so proud of myself. I was really, really proud of myself, but this is part of my own transformative journey to step outside of my comfort zone and do some things that push me to do something different. Because when you do that, you fire off different parts of the neurons in your brain, and it keeps your brain youthful. It keeps you in the mode of transformation. I'll just say it like that because you're firing off new cells, neurons get connected, and it's just a good thing to energize your brain to do something new. It helps in the transformative process. So I was very proud of myself that I played cards and did the poem from memory. You have no idea how proud I am of that. Very, very proud. And I met old friends. I met old friends um, that I hadn't seen in a while. Um, some from the convention last year, but I have to, I must give a shout out to Queen Taese from Liberated Minds, uh, a sister who I so much admire, respect, and love. And I have worked with her in Liberated Minds, and she did a presentation here at the convention, and there are no words um, to denote how proud I am of her. There was a whole team of folk that she had in place to assist her, as queens do, to assist her with her presentation. And I was just so happy to see her. And she, I think, sold out on her table and is doing some wonderful, wonderful things with Liberated Minds. So shout out to you, Queen Thais. So, so happy for your success. Mama Judy, Mama Simone. Just really, really happy that you all were able to come through, and that we all gave Queen Thais some love and support. Um, and that brings to mind, I'm kind of talking about the convention because I want you to get in your mind what it feels like to be in community and to be in sisterhood, because as I was engaging with people that I had met from last year, people that I met this year and exchanged cards with, it brought me to the idea of sisterhood, and how so very vital it is for us to support one another, and really, really um, you know, uh, cheer each other on. Whether it be emotional support, social support, professional support, um, we have to do that, right? Um, there's a video by Stephanie Perry, and it's entitled "The 4 Questions That Transformed My Life." And in it, about an hour and 7 minutes or so in, she talks about the necessity of sisterhood. We can't do without it, and all the good vibes and the good interaction with the broader African American community here um, at the convention, and then interacting, exchanging cards with lots of sisters here in the convention. It made me see the necessity for the larger community and for specifically black women, how we must come together and support one another. Um, because a part of the sisterhood piece is, in addition to supporting one another, um, we have to come together um, to give that cultural relevance, if you will. When you sitting out in an audience, and your sister is like nodding her head, and you know just giving signs of approval that you're doing okay, you're doing a good job, you're on a roll, keep going. You know, that's just an example of the many ways that we can be uh, culturally relevant, and help to build that sisterhood base, and just can't nobody do it like we do it. Like, girl, go ahead. Yep, you got that. That's how we do, and that just gives us strength to keep moving on, and empowerment. It gives us empowerment, because when you got some cheerleaders in your corner and they look like you, it just helps to lay your foundation for success when you being supported and and cheered on to the best of your ability by sisters is just amazing. I tell you, it's just amazing. So I just wanted to share these little tidbits with you because my heart is full. I think I need to go to bed. After I talk with you, I think I can go to bed now because it was just so much happening this weekend, and I'm just so touched and blessed by it all. There's nothing like us on the planet, and I'm so happy to be a black woman, so happy to be an African born in America, because truly that's what I am. Um, my heart is full, and I hope you really get the sense of community and sisterhood is so very important for us to move forward. We cannot do without one another. There's more that brings us together than separates us, and I want you always to remember that. So I'll leave you. Peace and richest of blessings, and always remember, always, always remember to go for the win-win in all situations and everything you do, however you show up. Let it not only be a win for you, but a win for the other party, the other person, the other entity involved. Let it be a win for them as well. Doing that, we have a much better world. And why don't you let it start with you? Okay? All right. I was so happy to have shared this with you. I think I can go to bed now. All right. Peace and riches of blessings. Remember the win-win.